Okay. But like a 3, 2, 1. Look at 3, 2, 1. And I will be taking you through today's program. Yeah, the very first ever Mangaung Challenge, proudly brought to you by Mahube Tumelo Project. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you this afternoon. Feel free to interact, feel free to ask questions, feel free to take on the challenge. I'm going to start off by introducing the table as it's seated. We have different representatives from the 4 teams that will be taking part into tomorrow's challenge, the big, first of its kind Mangaung Challenge. I'm going to start with the chair lady of Mangaung United Football Club, Me Mamusina Leshabani. Next to her, we've got Ntate Pipule of Bantu FFC. We also have from the Generale, Ntate Ditaba Motokwani. Next to him, we've got from Galaxy FC, Ntate Morena Ramorebudi. And lastly, we've got the CEO of Mangaung Unite, Mr. Katlego Mogele. I'm going to hand over to the CEO of Mangaung Unite to take us through the concept launch of how he began or how Mangaung Challenge began. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon to all those in attendance. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for the delays, the many delays. I know as I stood up, some of you would have thought that I would be one of the players playing tomorrow. Unfortunately not. Those days are behind me. The concept of Mangaung Challenge and how we came about with this concept in Bloemfontein, in the Free State, since the departure of our beloved teams in the professional ranks, there has been a humongous, gigantic gap for our supporters. There has been no real football in the city. So we came up with this concept to entertain the people of Bloemfontein, to show them that there are clubs and there are teams that have the capacity to really take this challenge on. So we are participating in the ABC League, ABC Motsepe League. But with this challenge, we just want to show that we have the capacity to take the team to the next level. We came up with the idea through friends. The coaches are friends. So that's how the concept came about. So if the coaches are friends, the teams can also become friends. So together with Coach Morena, Coach Bob, Coach Tebo from Mangaung Unite, we came up with this concept, and to launch it in Women's Month is because our chair lady and the sole sponsor for this entire tournament, Mamusina Shabani, does it in Women's Month. That was the concept and how we came about it. My request, my plea to the people of Bloemfontein is that support is given to this initiative. Mangaung will continue to be innovative in all that we do. We will continue to take the baton and try run as far as we can. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I hope that you enjoy all the games tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'm now going to call on each representative of the team just for a short comment on the tournament. I will start with Ntate.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to start by apologizing for being late today. As our Mangaung CEO said, Bantu has a good relationship with those three teams. I remember one time we used to play with Mangaung United by the time Coach Morena was coach of that club. And we also used to play with the General last year. And we are from Swaziland. I am not Swaziland, Botswana, last month, where we showed Coach Morena that we have a big team called Bantu. And we are coming to show again here. We are going to take this trophy to Lesotho. And I'm also want to let you know that we have a lot of supporters in Lesotho. It's a big team that has so many followers and are coming, not only for Bantu, supporters are coming here. Also, the other team supporters are coming to watch Bantu because it's a team Lefatsi. We used to call it like that. So I'm promising you that we are going to take this cup to Lesotho. Thank you.
Thank you. I will then call on Ntate Morena from Galaxy.
Dumelang, good afternoon. It's good to be back home. It's just unfortunate that in our first match we'll be playing against my friends, but it's football. And I really want to take this opportunity to really, from the bottom of my heart, to thank Memale Shabani and her executive committee for inviting Joanne Galaxy and myself in particular to get an opportunity to be home. I always tell people about how Free State people, how Bloemfontein people love football. And people back in Botswana are so excited to be part of this event tomorrow. Some will be coming, some will be watching the matches live on social media. So it's a very good opportunity for us as well as we'll be preparing for CAF Champions League. But I really want to take this opportunity to thank the organizers. I know it was not an easy task to prepare this big event, but I believe that everything that starts with God will always have that success. And I want to wish each and every team who will be participating tomorrow in the tournament the best of luck. It's just unfortunate that as much as you wish everybody luck, but there will always be only one team that can only take the trophy, and it will have to cross the border and go on the other side. I don't know who will collect it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm then going to call on the general, the one from Botshabelo, Mr. Ditaba.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, everybody. Firstly, let me take the opportunity to thank Member Shabani for this opportunity for us to be part of this tournament. Yes, we are ready as the general, and like Katamara was saying, it's one of our friends, and want to always we went to them last year to prepare. So we are ready, and unfortunately, what can tell people about Mangaung, the trophy won't go out. I know it's Mangaung. It will remain here. The visitors are the one. The car before 4 o'clock. So good luck for tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Last but not least, I'm going to call on the rose among the thorns. Is that how it goes? Memale Shabane of Mangaung United and the sole sponsor of the tournament, Mahube Tumelo, Memale Shabane.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As an MD of Mahube Tumelo Projects and chairlady of Mangaung Unite, I am so excited. I thank God for this day, to making a point that this day has finally come, whereby we are having a media briefing for this spectacular Mangaung challenge. It's Women's Month, as we are all aware. I'm in the space of male-dominated sports. But one thing that I told myself when I got in here was that I'm going to make a mark. No wonder Mangaung, for the past 5 years, it has been a champion 4 times. Even though we couldn't achieve what we wanted, but what is important is that most of our players got professional contracts. So as Mahube Tumelo Projects, sporting codes are next to our hearts, and soccer, above all the sporting codes that we are involved in, it's number 1. Failing to acquire professional teams many times that I've tried, it didn't make me give up. People of the Free State, they deserve better. People of the Free State love soccer. People of the Free State are happy people, so they deserve better. Hence, I bet with my last cent that I'll make it a point that their dream one day becomes a reality. We'd like to thank everyone involved in making sure that this tournament becomes a success. It's in infancy stage, but we know from next year it will be better. So I want to thank all the teams for responding positively to this invite. We could have chosen any other team, but we said once we start with this challenge, let's get the best of the best. So thank you so much for being part of this Mangaung challenge. I know it's going to benefit most of the teams as it's a pre-season tournament. I cannot mention where the trophy must be. All I can say is that may the best team win. I cannot dictate. I believe in hard work. And the team that has prepared well, let it lift that trophy. So all the best to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to now open the floor to the media for questions, and the table as seated will answer. Yes, sir.
Ke utlwana? Oh, final. I guess nka nna ka bua Sesotho sa heso ke. Go se sena le go sokodisa se. I just first of all ke rata ho leboha the initiative and o re letle ka this kind of a challenge. Now the question e ke nang le yona, I think we will start ka ka che ka wena ba bitsa press a ke rantlantle. So why these 4 teams? What was so significant about them? And what is there any prize except the trophy itself? And no, Ricky, ke tla botsa tse ding ka mona, tse di sharp.
Like I had mentioned, that I've chosen the best of the best. Each and every team that is here, it has that aspect that distinguishes it from the rest. Bantu, they are the champions in Lesotho. Joining Galaxy, they are the champions in Botswana. The General, it's a vibrant team from Botshabelo. And Mangaung Unite is a team solely owned by a woman, and it's Women's Month, so hence the 4 teams.
Ke le bulela kgaitsela. Dumela batho ba holo, ke kopa ho bua Sesotho. Lebitso la ka ke nna Leboha Mpharwe from One Free State TV. Ke nna sports anchor mone here. Rata ho leboha haholo ka this initiative e le re le entse haholo kwa One Free State. Mme ke lebisa haholo wena Mangaung Unite. O tlhalositse jwalo ha e le hore re loisitse jwalo dihlopha tse pedi, Bloemfontein Celtic and also Free State Stars. And ra tseba hore re nyolotswe bolo haholo kwana. So ntho e ke e batlang ho e botsa haholo re sheba jwalo hore Bantu mmoho le kapa bone ba lona dihlopha le itukisetsa jwalo for new season ya lona. Haholo Johaneng Galaxy le tlo bapala jwalo ho CAF Champions League sehleng sena nang le lona hlopha sa Bantu ka mane ka Lesotho. Ha re sheba jwalo hore selemong se tlang mama na ebe ha entse e hola jwalo e le hore ke selemo sa bedi le tlo kgona hore le kenye dihlopha tse ding kwano kapa e ntse tlo ba jwalo dihlopha tse le hore ga di tseba tse nne tse re ka ile ka tsona.
Thank you very much for the question. So, the challenge, the important part was to start. I cannot say that for guarantee it's the same 4 teams, whether it is 4 teams, whether it will grow. That will be dictated by the support. There are many teams in the city, there's many teams across South Africa, across Africa that we hope one day to reach. So for now, it's these 4 teams, but in the future, it could grow and grow to something bigger.
Mama, o buile jwalo ka o buile jwalo ka hore ke kgwedi ya bomme haholo le hore o moetelli pele wa sehlopha sena sa Mangaung United. Ha re shebe jwalo, na ebe ha o no tla ka leano le kapa le komiti ya hao haholo le kgwedi ya basadi. Ne le sa lemohe hore mohlomong ha le kenya dihlopha tsa banana e ka tlisa jwalo he tekatekano. Haholo jwang re sheba jwalo hore ke selemo sa basadi sena na mo teng ba bapalang jwalo dipapadi tsa bona. Re ka etsa mohlala banyana ba sa tswa bapala ka mane ka World Cup, re sa tswa jwalo ba le World Cup ya rona ya netball kwano South Africa, o sa tswa bapala jwalo World Cup ya cricket kwano South Africa. Na ebe ha le dutse fatshe ne le sa nahane mohlomong le dihlopha tsa batho ba bomme kapa tsa basadi le tsona ebe karolo ya Mangaung Challenge selemong se sa 2023.
For our first year, the plan was let the males do the work and then let the women's team benefit. We are hoping and praying that people buy tickets and then we'll choose teams that we are going to support financially, which are women's team. So in future, definitely, it might not be a one-day tournament. It will grow for over some times. So they will be invited, definitely. But for now, we need to support them financially and otherwise. So hence, we felt, let this be like a treat to them. Let the males do the job and then women benefit. Thank you.
Nna ka lebitso ke Phelane ho hlaha ho Free State Life Radio. Haholoholo ke rata ho tobeketsa ho chairperson re ke fe kamane haholo ka CEO. Who is beneficiary of this Mangaung Challenge? That is the first question. The second one, after this, what is the way forward for Mangaung Challenge? Next year, what do we expect to see? This is a stigma, a legacy for Mangaung district. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. I think the chair lady has sort of answered your question already, because she's saying that if there are benefits, the cost to run this tournament has amassed greater than we would have ever thought. However, if there are profits in this tournament, we will look to support female teams. We will look to add our value in those teams as well. I think, am I answering you adequately? All right. Can you please repeat the second one? Way forward, all right. So the way forward for Mangaung United as a team is to try win the league, right? For the challenge, it is to make it an annual event. It is to make it an annual event, which we haven't decided how yet. Who we're gonna add, we haven't decided that yet. So I don't want to sit here and commit to saying the next teams are going to be so and so. But we will have it annually for the foreseeable future. Thank you very much.
Right. Chaledi ke tlo qala ka wena be ke ya ka Basotho mane be ke ya Batswana mane. Ke di otla jwalo. Chaledi kamera everything. Potso ya ka ke hore, is there any maybe sponsors accept Mahube Tumelo project and to the project. And one other thing that I really want to hear, how difficult it is for you as a woman to be playing on a turf, it's male dominance, and then in most of the cases they do not take more especially how do you survive there? What is your strength from that one? Chairman, Chair Lady Dipedi fail, and then Kopa Kamane ka bantu kam. Oh, Chair Lady, how? Wow. When you answered my first questions, you said there is a significance on this team, the manner in which the teams were selected. Bantu ke bona di champions tsa Lesotho. Joining ke di champions tsa Botswana. Now, the generale ke vibrancy. Now, question aka is, Cheledi hubaneng o sa batla le wena hore on the very same Mangaung challenge, hubaneng o sa kenya a champion ya South Africa. Yeah, I think PSA like her. I get a sense from. I get there are two champions from abroad. Yes, maybe get. Yes, on the very same streams. Same stream in the board. Buffalo, let's say. Yes, issue yeah, the championship that you have champs coming in. Why not? That is the question. Basotho, lidula ka mona fela ka next door. Ebe potso ke ena na ho lona, maikemisetso a lona ho tleng le ho kgethuweng ho tleng ho tlo bapala mofuta ona na wa cup wa challenge. Ebe le lebelletse eng ebile le tla ka batshetsi ba batla ba le bakae ho tlo ensure hore support e tla ka matla nya ya ra khare bulela ka lena kwa. So Botswana, are you guys maybe also playing on challenges like this more Linteng? And then what is the difference between this and what you guys are used to play? And what are your expectations? Since really it is the first ever Mangaung challenge. Thank you.
Thank you once more. Mahube Tumelo project is a sole sponsor. So Mahube Tumelo project is carrying this tournament 100%. That's a project that costs you towards 1 million rand when you add all things that are needed. We're spending that much because we wanted to run it right, run it professional, whereby there's compliancy with regard to like your security, your medical facilities, your hospitality and all that. So we ran it via Mahube Tumelo as the only company on board. Challenges. We tried to knock on different doors, but like I'm saying, especially in South African football, being a woman running a football team is no child's play. You'd knock at the doors, you'd get promises, but at the end of the day, you're not even sure if maybe no one believes in women being in soccer. Nonetheless, what keeps me going is that the promise of God says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I'll always be with you throughout the journey. So such scriptures are the ones that keeps me going. Other than that, it's not easy running a football team. So forward we go. Thank you.
Ke a leboha. Potso ya pele e bile rona maikemisetso a rona ke a feng le rona re lebeletse eng ka challenge ena re le Bantu Football Club ke re jole papa. Jwalo ka di champ re le maikemisetso a rona ko tla bapala kapa ho tla ipreparela sehla sena se tlang. Hantle ne re tshwanela benyaneng re o tloha ho bapala papadi tsa CAF. Very unfortunately our association, the Lesotho Football Association, ke yona e sponsorang the champions ho ya papading tsa CAF. Mme this season ba bontshitse ba sena tjhelete ya hore ba ka sponsora Bantu ho ya papading tsa CAF, just because lebala la rona la Setsoto le leholo le sa qualify hore le ka bapala papadi tsa CAF. Re bapalla game tsa rona like Dikwena bapalla Soweto, so it cost them a lot of money. Me ho tla wa rona kwano ke ho tla itukisetsa setla se tlang e le hore re tle re dule ntse re le di camp. Ke a gola ke ibile mainahano a matle ana hore be re ile ra mengwa ke Mangaung United. It's because ka hara naha ha re sana size ke be jwa, so hantse re tswa re ana hentse ding kona mo re kgona hore re ikutlwe matla a rona. Ke a kgona lo ho ipha exposure e nngwe hape re batla ho bona bapadi tsa rona di bapala abroad. E ka ba mohlomong ho ka kgahlwa ke dihlopha tse ding tse bapalang Premier League ka kwano ka rona ya Afrika Borwa hore ba tlo ba shebella ba tsebe ho ba nka hobane re na le di quality players. So ka hara naha ya rona Lesotho you become a quality player then e be o fella hona mono. But ha re tlile naheng tse kang tsena tsa bo Afrika Borwa re ile bo Botswana ke naha tse re tsebang hore di re fa exposure hore ba bontshe hore na bana le talent e feng. Coming to the second question, ke mane mono itse na re tla ka di supportera tse kae. Re tla ka di supportera tse ngata haholo. I don't know if o sala sehlopha sa Bantu morao o tla hlokomela hore ke sehlopha se nang le support e ngata ho feta dihlopha tsohle tse teng ka rona ya rona Lesotho. Mme ke o tshepisa hore hosane like se re utlwile dibese sentse di hlile di tletse. Ke a kgolwa it's about 4 hona jwale tjena tse kutlong go di se di tletse apart ho tloa apart koloi tse nyanyana. Mme e hlile hosane batho ba tle ba le bangata ba supporting sehlopha sa rona sa Bantu with a yellow and black jersey that. Ke a leboha.
Dumelang hape, ke a leboha ntate. Botswana papadi ya bolo e ratwa haholo ebile dihlopha tsa teng di a latelwa haholo. Jwaneng Galaxy ke sentse dihlopha tse leng hore ho fihlela ha jwale sentse se sebetsa hantle haholo. Se kwetliswang ke letswalo la Afrika Borwa ngwana wa Mangaung mona. Jwale ho beng teng kwano ke dumela hore ke tswelo pele ho sehlopha sa Mangaung kapa ke katleho e kgolo sehlopha sa Mangaung hobane ke ile ka kwetlisa hlopheng sena sa Mangaung. Jwale ho ba teng mona ho nna ke bona e le tlotla e kgolo haholo ho nna hobane ha ke tle jwalo ka sehlopha sa Jwaneng Galaxy, ke tla jwalo ka ngwana wa lapeng. Mme ke ka bo madimabe fela hore re ke ra iphumana re tshwanela ho kgutlela lapeng re be re siya se leng hore re se tletse kwano e le mohope ona o motle hakana. Jwale bekeng e fetileng ntate jwalo ka ha o no botsa hore na mofuta wa dipapadi tse tjena na re be le tsona. Bekeng e fetileng hona le ba bang ba ileng hore ba ile ba fihla mane le Botswana ba ile ba tswa ka border e hlile ho se hantle. Jwale ke dumela hore se re di tlwaetse papadi tsena ebile ra di thabela haholo ka nnete. Nna ke dumela hore di tla hle di re thusa haholo ebile haholo holo ho tseba hore batho ba hae mona ba rata bolo ha kae. Re tla tlo thabisa batho bane ke yona ntho e kgolo e ke dumelang hore batho ba hae mona ba e hloka ka mora hore ho ske ha ba le dihlopha tsena tse leng hore di bapala league tse kgolo. Mme ho beng teng kwano e tla batla e re thusa haholo ebile e thusa le bana ba Freistata ba ke dumelang hore ba rata papadi ya bolo. Jwale ho fumana monyetla wa ho shebella dibapadi tsena tse leng hore di bapala di league tsena tse kgolo e tla ba ntho e kgolo haholo. Ke a leboha.
Chairman, non tshwarele ke rata ho botsa le nna. Ke a ke lobile ho wena Chairman. Ebe SAFA e supportile initiative ena ka tsela e jwang? Ya bobedi, ka hosane di-supportera tsa rona na di tlo fumana tshehetso ya security, na di-ambulance di teng, na maponesa a teng, hape le ho sheba hore botlokotsebe be ke ba teng, hobane re na le ba 80 ba hlahang kantle, na safety ya bona e re eng? Because ho na le a floor plan before you make an event, ho assessa the environment. Maponesa ba ile ba o fa the statistics sa environment before the game di tlo etsahala. Supporto hape o e thotseng ho masepala ho checka facility ya bona le department tsa sports hore ke sebaka se leng hore ho ka bapallwa ho sona. Thank you.
Ke a leboha. To be honest, SAFA got involved in just for the sake of the referees. As Mangaung Unite falls under the LFA, we saw it fit that this is an international tournament. We cannot risk and bring referees of, so we needed proper referees. Hence, we contacted SAFA and they gave us a code that has to be paid, and that's it. That's how far SAFA gets involved. And with the hope that they are SAFA, we hope tomorrow with the handing over of the trophies and medals, they will be involved. Number 2, yes, like I said, compliance. VOG police will be there, ambulances are there, about 50 security, they'll be there. So all those aspects are sorted. So I hope I've answered all your concerns.
Mayor, we just have that question on the championship that you might have missed. Can we just get a response to that before we move on? The champions of the Free State. We have the champions of the Soto. We have the champions of Botswana. Can we get the one on Free State?
So the name of the challenge is the Mangaung Challenge. So unfortunately, there's no team from Mangaung that has won a trophy this past season. The champions of the Free State League come from Kronstadt. So it would not be right for me or for us to invite Kronstadt team to the Mangaung Challenge. Number one. Number two, we indicated that, or we saw fit that as this is for the supporters, we invite the teams from Mangaung with the most support. So I think those are the reasons why we settled on Mangaung Unite and we settled on the General FC.
Dumelang kgotso everybody. Kopa fela ho botsa a bit more technically hanyane fela. In terms of facilities, can we access facilities like the stadium sound, the screens, the platforms for the cameras upstairs, and can we also be able to logistically set up today if possible, and who's to contact?
So the stadium setup for the media houses that are involved in the competition. I know of only two. I know of Free State Online and I know of Supersport. We did not want to get competitors for Free State Online as they volunteered to do this without any expectation financially. So that's the reason why we went with those two broadcasters. Okay, all right. So the setup you can start setting up today. You would contact me, but as you see, I am a man wearing many hats. So it has just been a bit difficult to get around everything. And I apologize if I have caused you any delays, but we will be able to set up from today.
Ke lebile haholo he baholo ba ka. Potso e ke le goreng ke tlo e botsa kwano, ke tlo e lebisa jwalo ho lona dihlopha ka bone ba lona bakwetlisi mmoho le baetapele. Ha re shebe jwalo hore le tlo qala jwalo sehla sa lona se setjha, mo ile re sheba jwalo kgwedinyane ne e tla sentse le thakgola jwalo sehla sa lona. Jwale papading ya ho sasa na ebe ke mokgwa wa hore mohlompe le tlo scouta dibapadi tse itseng kapa ona lana jwalo ka talente ho dibapadi tse reng mohlomong re tla tshwara re bone sebapadi tswa hlopheng sa Bantu kapa hlopheng sa Mangaung United, hlile sebapadi sena hlile o batla le hantle mme re ka monka ra mo sebedisa bakeng sa sehlopha sa rona. Na ebe ke mokgwa le rona la ho sebedisa bakeng sa Mangaung Challenge? Ke lebisa ho bakwetlisi kapa dihlopha ka boneng ke hlalose ba.
Ke a leboha ntate. Dipapadi tsena ke nahana hore bohlokwa ba tsona ke dintlha tse pedi tse bohlokwa. Ya pele ke ya hore ke dipapadi tsa boitukisetso ba sehla. Mme ha o itukisetsa sehla ho bolela hore mo o nahanang hore ehlile o batla ho haellwa teng ha o bona sebapadi se ka sa batlang se o kgahla, ebile o na le mo e leng hore o ka mo beha teng sehlopheng sa hao. Ke nahana hore nnete fela re batla re na le setswalle se setle dihlopha ka bone, mme o bolela hore o ka ba bonolo hore ha ebe neng ke bona sebapadi Bantu kapa ke bona sebapadi di-generaleng kapa Mangaung, kapa bona ba bona sebapadi ho rona ho ka ba le puisano. Mme ka ho bolela hore jwalo ka ha ke hlalosa ke ho itukisetsa sehla, mme ho itukisetseng sehla ho bolela hore hona le dintho tseo e leng hore re tlo di sheba tseo re kgonang ho di etsa le tse re sa kgoneng ho di etsa, le tse ba direng ba di etsang tse e leng hore re ka ithuta tsona, le dibapadi tse e leng hore re ka di utswa. Mme ka tsela eo bolela hore setswalle sa rona ha se felle fela ka hore re tlo bapala, le hore re tswelle pele ho hodisa ditalente tsena tse e leng hore re boikarabelong ba tsona ha jwale. Generally must talk.
Aye, or no, thank you, coach. No, Rona, from our side, like Coach Wabulete, what is important to prepare a team for this coming season, and yes, we'll be playing against two teams Premier League. So for our players, it's an opportunity for them. If chances are, Coach Morena Shebile, Bantu Bonava Shebile. So both ways to prepare the team and also to expose our players for opportunities, especially with these two guys, Babalenka Toko Road. So, Retla Bonagausa.
Kekialevo, Kutlega, Coach Morena, on a sashly a Gotelezega of Felana, Lena. Papaditinana, Ke Moting, Resotake Sheba, strength Sauna, Relidi Lopa, Kao Felazona, Kesheba the weaknesses, Moritin, Muslomu, Ho Qualamono Moribonan Canale, Lebotata Ting. Yes, ke tsela ye nngwe hape ya ho rekisa dibapadi kapa ona ho scouta dibapadi mo re tla sheba rona mohlomong from the generale, from Lejwaneng, from Mangaung United rona re kgahlwa sehlopheng difeng hobane hangata rona re le sehlopha sa Bantu re nkile dibapadi ho hlaha Bloemfontein kwano, mme tla be se taba e ntjha eno ya hore mo re tla kgahlwa teng re tle re nke. Re a tseba jwalo ka Coach Morena la hlatswa re Botswana e se batla e hatetse pele haholo ka papadi ya bola maoto e ntse le ho ha o bue ka pula ntate, rona re tla e convert.
Thank you. I'll be taking on the last question if okay, Mangaung Unite.
I think those who've gone before me have answered this question perfectly. It's to provide opportunities to the people of Bloemfontein, to the players that come from Mangaung, to provide opportunities. If Coach Morena and Jwaneng come with the pula and they make good offers, I mean, how could you say no? So it's just to provide opportunities, but the most important thing for us tomorrow is to prepare a team for the new season. We want to win the league more than anything. We are very serious about this mandate and we will achieve it. I am sorry, the General.
I'll be taking on the last question.
Chairman, our Chamudi. Chairman, Nikikopa as a media house next time or next year or whatever the time, God giving you a blessing and open more doors for yourself and your family and the team. Please, don't forget about house media. Empower us to empower yourself. And the brand that you have, the leaders that we have for Mangaung can be there about media. Media can destroy you, can promote you, can develop you. Please don't forget about us. We are not Joburg people, we are Free State. So everything stay in Free State, belong to Free State, and especially Mangaung Cup. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Seketla, continue, go on. In closing, the people of Bloemfontein, we've heard it all. Tomorrow is the day. 9 a.m., I would say bring your camping chairs and those other things, but everything is there. Everything is at the stadium. Let us have a family day. Let us have a football day. Let us remind ourselves of our days, our glory days. Let's come in numbers. Let the challenge begin, and may the best man lift the trophy. Thank you.